Oh yes, we're coming down to the finish line when it comes to this specific segment. The light, it's always, every time we step into the factory, it's always shining bright when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory behind me, but when it comes to Mr. Wonderful. But just like how all you are, those fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders, I know the light is shining bright on you because you must be asking yourself, why, Mr. Wonderful? Why? Why is the light shining bright on us as well? Well, the reason why is because you're watching the fucking channel. That's why. Whoever watches this channel is going to have the best and the brightest light shining on them because this is the type of channel that gives all the love and it makes you beautiful just watching me. So continue to tap in if you want to look beautiful. But right here, Sneaker Profiles 184 is about to open. The books have just opened. The doors have opened. The gates are open for you beautiful people to come on into the FC Sneaker Factory because I'm about to deliver you another beautiful runner, right? This is the running segment when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory, and I have never touched on any runners in my collection before. But you know what I said? Why not when it comes to this? Because these shoes are in my factory for a reason because they look so damn amazing on me, but they're just an amazing model all on itself. But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and do a quick fit check. Let's knock that out of the park. As you can see, if you missed the past 3 videos, God help you. But I have to go do some errands in a little bit, go grab one of the cheerleaders a card for the birthday because I'm about to attend a birthday party tonight. But right here, look at this. Beautiful jacket. It is a windbreaker, classic windbreaker from the classic Andre Agassi line, the whole Nike Air Tech Challenge line. But this is just a great jacket. Love the orange hits, but let me stand up for you so you could get the full effect in case you missed it the past 3 times. So here we go. Nice windbreaker. You got that blue teal paint splatted on the jacket. Those orange hits screams 90s, right? Early 90s right here. You got that nice white. Let's take a look at the back, the hood. You got that nice light blue denim, and of course you see the body, but you see the nice white fundamental long sleeve Lulu tee to cap it all off. Always looking nice, always coming in styling and profiling just like Ric Flair himself. And of course you did not know already, YouTube is my pedestal. Oh, in the sneaker genre, it's my playground. Here we go. Sneaker Profiles 184. Let's take a look at it. Beautiful shoe. But we are looking at the Nike Airspan 2 right here in case you can't read the thumbnail right there. You got that typical box, right? The typical orange and white box. Nothing has changed. So this one's actually a sleeper though for me. This was a sleeper and I should have bought it a long time ago, but you know what? Let me think of one thing. I'm glad I didn't. The Nike Airspan 2 right here, size 10.5, and then the colorway is that black, laser blue, dust white, 10.5. I love this shoe. Okay, so shoe was retail price on this one was, it looks like $95. Not much money. I should have bought it, right? I should have got it when I had the chance, when it first came out. A sleeper when it came to my eyes. So typical paper going on, right? Typical, nothing very much. This was a StockX pickup because I slept on it and I just barely actually picked this up. I want to say last year. I think I actually did this on one of my sneaker lives, but I didn't pay very much money for it. And I think after tax, I might have paid slightly over retail or maybe slightly under retail. Who knows? I would have to do the math on that one, but great shoe. You know, gorgeous shoe. I seen this shoe on some photos and I was just like, you know what? I gotta have it. I gotta have this shoe in my possession. One, because it's just an easy wear, right? It's a runner, just an easy wear, and it reminds me a lot of the structure. So I think that's specifically why I didn't want to buy it. It was because, you know, I was like, I got the structure. Why do I need this shoe? And I was like, you know what the hell? I need to get this shoe. Looks good on foot. And, you know, it's going to look good on Mr. Wonderful, especially, I mean, I could probably wear it with this outfit. But it was one of those shoes like, man, I got to have it. let me seek this shoe and let me find it. And this shoe was so freaking hard to find because I want to say I bought this last year, 2022. This shoe released in in 2021. Okay, 2017 was when this shoe came out. So, 3-4 years later, or no, not even 5 years down the road, trying to find a dead stock pair of this shoe is just really hard. And I was really surprised. I was looking on eBay, I was looking on StockX, and finally I found one on StockX. And the person like literally was trying to get rid of it. I could tell because I didn't pay very much for this shoe. Like I said, I may have paid slightly over retail after taxes, or maybe slightly under retail after taxes. So either or, but I'm just glad that I was able to get it. One in a 10.5, one brand new, one with the actual box, because all the shoes that I saw on eBay, they were all like missing box or replacement box, or box doesn't have lid, all that stuff. And I was just like, like I want this shoe, but I don't want it that much. And then the people that had it were like trying to charge an arm and a leg for this one. And I was definitely not going to pay that much for this shoe. But I got this for a steal, and it's perfect shoe. But let's go ahead and go into the history of this shoe right here. The Nike Airspan 2. Look at this gorgeous colorway though. So the Nike Airspan silhouette made its global debut back in 1988, but it was followed closely up in with the Nike Airspan 2 in 1990 and 91. Okay, but this one, they brought it back. Like I mentioned, they brought this one back in 2017 in the original colorway. So here's the original colorway, and like I mentioned, this is very close to the Nike Air structure. So you do got that nice gray suede right here. This is all mesh toe box, but then you got this thick, like kind of like a leather cuts when it comes to the black, but it goes throughout the the lace lids or the lace holes. This nice blue teal. I love that blue teal. I'm a sucker for that color. The nice blue, is this suede? Yeah, this is a blue suede on the swoosh right here. More of that black leather, right, that goes throughout right here. This is all that white mesh type material. And you got that fat Airspan 2 hit right there. It's embroidered into the rear of the shoe. This beautiful gray suede. Love the white, all white midsole, but then you got that nice Nike hit right there. The blue teal hit right here, and then that black hit on the outsole. Let's take a look at the rear. You got that nice Nike Air embroidered in that teal blue, that black leather, more of that nice white nylon, and then I love the gray suede. The gray suede is always amazing when it comes to like these two colorway or these three colorways put together. Gray suede, right? Same, the medial side is exactly the same as the lateral side, minus that Airspan. You do not see that on the medial side. Beautiful. I'm glad they did that. I would not want to see that on the medial side. But same materials, right? You do got that nice blue suede, black leather. I love that teal hit right there. Gray, beautiful suede. And then that black leather, more of that mesh and that mesh. So you got to be careful when you're wearing this. You do not want to get that dirty because I don't even know how to clean that. But let's take a look at the outsole. So the outsole, you do got that nice white hit, teal blue, black, teal blue on the toe, going towards the toe box. Let's take a look at the aerial view though. The aerial view is where it's at, right? So you do got that nice Airspan hit on the insole, right? The Nike painted on. This is all painted on, so you got to be careful. Once you wear that a few times, it'll probably be gone. It'll probably be on your sock. Beautiful gray sock liner right here around the ankle. So let's take a closer look. You do got that nice white laces. Nylon toe box, just like I mentioned more. You see the black leather, but then this is that nice white nylon tongue. And then let's take a look at the actual stamping. So you got that nice black hit of Nike. The teal is the teal blue on the swoosh. And then you got the Airspan 2 right there on the labeling of the tongue. So gorgeous. I love how they just perfectly matched it all up. Love it. Look at that blue teal on the inner part of the tongue. And then, of course, to match that blue teal on the outsole. Gorgeous shoe. What do you think about this shoe? I know they released this in crazy amount of colors, but this is, to me, I also like the infrared color, but this one right here, this is the shoe that was a must-have for me, just based off the colors. Easy wear. I haven't had a chance to wear it. You still got that StockX tag, but like I mentioned, this is the shoe that I just barely picked up last year, 2022, but this shoe was released in 2017. What do you think, though? What do you think about this runner? Gorgeous shoe, very light shoe, because of course it's a runner. I mean, I would definitely not run in it. The only time I'd run in this is if it's just trash and it needs to go in that direction. Maybe cut the grass in it once it gets to that, but hopefully it never does. I love this shoe. Gorgeous shoe. I mean, this shoe was like cheap. One of the cheapest shoes that I bought last year, and when it came to the resale market, right? Like, resale market was not going for very much, and I'm just so glad that I was able to add this one to the collection because I really wanted this shoe. This was really one of those shoes was a must-have. But what do you think about that? Drop a comment down below. Sneaker profile is 184. The book is closed on that one. But guess what? In a couple days, Mr. Wonderful will bring it to you one more time for the final runner in the collection. Oh, and it's a beautiful shoe, just like the beautiful women. So let's go ahead and close the book on this one. I appreciate you coming on in. I appreciate the support as always. And you know what? You're welcome. I appreciate myself for dropping this content for you and shedding some light on these shoes that no one really ever talks about. But you know what? Mr. Wonderful talks about them. That's what makes this fucking channel so amazing. And I hope you think so too. But you got one more to go, beautiful people out there. The fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. I appreciate you for stepping on into the FC Sneaker Factory. And you know what? Just like when I opened up those doors for those beautiful ladies to go ahead and go into the restaurant or go into whatever business it is, they look back and they say, Mr. Wonderful Floyd, you are too sweet.